Hi, friends and family. Welcome. Today we are going to do a 3-ingredient peanut butter cookie. And no flour. We're going to do a cup of peanut butter. Get it in there the best you can. I had to take 2 or 3 of my peanut butter containers and make a cup. I was worried I didn't have enough. Okay, you're going to need half a cup of white sugar. You can use 1 full cup of white sugar and just do that. Or you can do what I'm going to do. I'm going to do half a cup of white and half a cup of brown. Make sure it's packed. I'm counting the sugar as 1 ingredient, even though it's half white, half brown. It's still sugar. And we need 1 egg. That I thought I had over here. Okay, so 1 egg. Okay. Get that in there. What a mess. Okay. Anyway, you might probably do it with a spatula. I'm going to do it with the hand mixer, and we're just going to mix this all together. I'm going to make sure all that sugar gets mixed in with that peanut butter. Make sure it all gets really good there. Okay. So we have our mix. And we are going to put this in the refrigerator to chill for 30 minutes. And then we will come back and we will put it on our parchment lined paper and cook them and see how amazing they are. Okay, so we're back with our 3-ingredient peanut butter cookies. It's been chilling in the refrigerator for 30 minutes. And now I did go ahead and start working on some of the dough. It's going to look like this, or mine does. When it came out, it's kind of crumbly. I thought I was going to use my scoop, but we're going to use our hands instead. So we're going to take this and we're going to form them into little balls. And like I said, it is crumbly, but that's okay. Just keep smashing it together. And then we're going to roll them. They don't have to be perfect or beautiful or anything like that. We do want to make sure there's like 2 inches apart between each cookie. Okay, I'm going to set that one there in the corner. I've got all different sizes here, as you can see, little ones, big ones. And we're just going to keep doing this until we fill up this tray, which this is almost done. You want to go ahead and preheat your oven to 350 degrees. We're going to cook these for 10 to 12 minutes, but we're going to keep an eye on them because everybody's oven is different. We're just looking for a golden brown around the edges. Okay, so I think that's all I'm going to be able to fit on this sheet here. So once you get it all on your parchment sheet, again, like I said, make sure there's at least a couple of inches apart from each other because they're going to expand. Now, I have a cup where I've just put some sugar in here. I've got a fork. So what we're going to do is get that sugar on the fork. I don't think it'll stay on there, but anyway, we're going to push down on our cookies. Okay? You're probably going to have to take your other hand and hold it. Do it crisscross. Like that. Okay? Just like we would normally see peanut butter cookies. Okay, we'll be right back. I'm not going to make you watch the whole thing. When I get this done, we'll be right back. Okay, I smashed them all down, crisscross applesauce. Now, totally optional if you want. You could take a little bit of that sugar and just sprinkle a tiny bit on top. Not a lot, just a tiny bit. Like I said, that's optional. I guess I'm deciding to do it. But you still want to have your oven preheated to 350 degrees. And we're going to put these in there for 10 to 12 minutes. And then we will be back to show you the deliciousness. And I can't wait to try them. Okay, so we're back. It was in there for, mine were in there for like 12 and a half minutes. You want to make sure they get, a little golden brown around the edges, and then pull it out and let them rest and cool off for probably about 10 to 20 minutes. And it's been about 15. So I figured we'd go ahead and try one because they look so good. The house smells amazing. Everybody's ready to eat them. So I'm going to go ahead and get one and try one. I probably don't even need the plate. That is so good. Very, very good. I hope you all give a try. Excuse me. If you are enjoying the channel, liking the recipes, please give a like, subscribe, and share. And if you guys would like to help support the channel, I do have a link down in the description for buymeacoffee.com, which is kind of like a tip jar. It is totally optional, but always appreciated. And if you guys just want to give me a comment, give me some tips, say hello, and we'll see you guys soon. Bye.